everyone, and welcome to MX Gaming Reviews. I am of course Phoenix, and today I'm going to be doing the Heavy Escort Carrier, known as the Armitage Class. So it's far back, there it is. You can see my mouse running over it, there you go. That's the ship I'm going to be doing. So without further ado, let's go take a look at Lieutenant Laurel, or let's go to Lieutenant Laurel and ask her some questions about this ship. And it is an escort, because escort is in its name. It should be a vice admiral. Yes. So, you can get this ship for 2,500 Zen. And that's from the Zen store, obviously. Now, for bridge officer seedings, you get a commander tactical, lieutenant tactical, a ensign tactical, a lieutenant commander engineering, and a lieutenant science. Again, for me, I have a rough time with the third tactical position, but I know some of you gave me some suggestions on that. And like I said, I'm not comfortable doing those sort of putting in those kind of powers. I will try and get and make an attempt to make those changes. So I'll take in an STF or maybe a battle zone. I'm not entirely sure which one I'm gonna do, but anyways, I'll take it in one of those ones and I'll see how it goes. Anyways, for consoles you have 3 engineering, 4 tactical, and 2 science. For weapons you have 4, 3 aft, a base hull of 32,000, a shield modifier of 0.9, a base crew of 200, base turn rate of 15, inertia impulse modifier of 0.12, and I don't have anything on StowWiki that mentions inertia. Although I'm pretty sure it goes pretty fast. Anyways, because it is a escort, you get plus 15 power to weapons, can load cannons, obviously. It comes with a photon torpedo point defense system, very similar to the, where is it? Is it Gunner Captain? No. Is it Commander? Yes. Okay. Very similar to the point defense console system. So this one comes with one console system, and it's kind of like a phaser one. It just shoots phasers and or think cannons fired everywhere. And see my hands, I'm flailing. Anyways, so oops, wrong one. So this one has the Torpedo one. So I'll go over that one once I go through the loadout. At this time, if you have both consoles, it doesn't come with a set bonus, which is really, you know, really a downer on that one, because I think it should have one, but I think this one is the only one that you can only use on the Akira, Armitage, also Zephyr, and Thunderchild class, which kind of stinks, but and also the fleet variant, obviously. Anyways, you get 2 device slots, and you get 1 hangar bay, and you get the Peregrine fighters. I hope I pronounced that right. Anyways, so there you have it. I'm going to talk to who was his name? Rax. I hope I pronounced that right as well. So anyways, I'm using this one because one, you get I guess a bigger view, and when you talk to Lieutenant Laurel and you're seeing into the preview, sometimes it can be really too dark, and not a lot of my viewers can see it, or they have to turn up the contrast on their monitors. So with this one, this is nice and bright. You can see it regardless. So anyways, so looking at it right off the bat, you can see the saucer section. It does have a little bit of layering here. So now the problem with this, I usually have issues here. Sometimes I click and hold my mouse and it doesn't work that way. Anyways, So it has this piece kind of jutting out here, and then you have the normal saucer part. You have the deflector right in the middle, this piece right here, deflector, again, silly mouse. So here it looks kind of square, and then in the center here it's got nice, kind of looks like a I'm thinking of a jellyfish. I don't know if that's the way I can think it. I don't know what it is, but I see a lot of marine animals with some of the stuff that they make. I don't know why, don't ask. Anyways, at the bottom here you have what this is this is part of the carrier. So this is where the fighters will come out, whether they come out the front or the back. But there's the little hole. So if they come out this way, they come out that way. There's like a little lip there, so that this is probably the front here, and then this here is the back where they'll enter from. And then you have, I think if you can see it really closely, right here, this is probably like a regular shuttle bay. That's what I'm thinking. So there's that, and then for the hull you have these two long pieces here. Excuse me, I had a long day today, so I'm a little bit tired. And so again, this is similar to the Akira with these pieces, but much longer and wider. Even this is a little long. Well, yeah, it's a little longer. Yeah, well, probably about the same. I'm gonna say a little longer. I guess maybe just because where it's positioned. Anyways, so you have these. I don't really like this. This is something that I don't like about it. Now I prefer to have the hull much shorter, so I would probably use, let's see here, the hull. I might use the Akira or the Thunderchild variant of this. Although I think the Akira looks a little bit better. Yeah, the Akira matches it quite nicely. So anyways, let's go to Armitage. There we go. So, and then you have I believe it's the struts here. Yes, the struts. So here you have the strut. You have like this looks like a mission pod, almost like from the Luna, Soul, and I can't remember the third variant, but anyways, that's what it looks like. It looks like a little mission pod. And then here you have the struts that attach from the hull down to here, but you also have like this little wing piece here, which is kind of cool. And I really like that. That's really cool. I like that. Makes it a little more interesting. And then you have the strut here. Curves inward. And it sweeps forward here, so it's angled forward. And then you have the nacelle here. The nacelles are kind of neat. They're a little too long for my liking. For an escort, I really like for an escort. I really like it kind of a little more compact. So when I fly this ship, it's usually a much smaller, compactor vessel. But today I'm going to be flying it just as is, so that you guys can see it. So for the nacelles here, you have the ram scoops here. If you're wondering, I have my Mako set here, and with this now it shows whatever you have on your ships. So the ram scoops are a little different here. They're you see more of it back here. You just see it on the one side, on the inner side, not on the outer side. You get the hull plating around it there, and then you have the hull plating all around here. And then you see just on the side, and yeah, just on the outer side here, the warp nacelles here. So, so that's about it. It's very similar to the, well, that's much smaller than the Akira. Yeah, and the Zephyr. Yeah, imagine having Zephyr on that. Oh goodness gracious, that thing is small. That thing. The hull is longer than the saucer section. Yeah, that's pretty scary. Anyways, we're gonna cancel out that. Okay. Alright, so looking at my loadout here. There you are. USS Hellfire. So I have the dual heavy phaser cannons, accuracy ×2 and critical hit. Yep, both of them. I have the dual phaser beam bank, accuracy ×2 and critical hit. The biomolecular photon torpedo launcher with accuracy and critical hit. I have my Mako set with the Obelisk subspace rift warp core. And then I have my phaser turrets with accuracy ×2 damage, and then this one's got critical damage, critical hit, and damage, and then my kinetic cutting beam. Really need to get these the same. It'd be kind of cool if they had dual phaser turrets or dual heavy phaser turrets. That would be cool, but that's wishful thinking and not allowed. That's not allowed apparently. Anyways, for devices, shield battery and subspace field modulator. For consoles, I have 2 neutroniums. I'm replacing the third one with the special console. Field generators for science, and then 4 phaser relays. And I don't have the fighters anymore, so I might have them in my inventory or my bank, so I might have to go into that. But right now I have the runabouts, so let me go and check my bank and see if I've stuffed them in there. Let's see here. Do I have them? No, not those ones. I have a lot of junk in here I gotta clean out. I think I got rid of them. Oops. That was not smart of me. I think I got rid of them before I was thinking of doing reviews, so oh well. I like the Dubane fighters anyways, or the runabouts. They're much better anyways. So let's see here. So this one has phaser array, micro photon torpedoes, and tractor beam 1. So these ones aren't too bad. You know, they'll cause some annoyance to the enemies. And then here is the special console. So let's go to info and see here. So I'm just going to read the little blurb about it. It says, activates an automatic torpedo defense system. This system fires 6 volleys. Each volley automatically targets up to 8 nearby enemies randomly and assaults them with a furious barrage of up to 48 torpedoes. That's a lot of torpedoes. The torpedo defense system provides 360-degree defense, so it's not limited to the standard 90-degree firing arc of most torpedoes. That is awesome. Too bad it wasn't quantum torpedoes or transphasic torpedoes, because that would be friggin' amazing. Just because I love the transphasic torpedoes. Anyways, so normal ship operations include standard weapon systems can continue while the point defense system is activated, and the system can be deactivated early if desired. So it's got a nice little countdown that you can say, no, I don't want that, so you hit it again and it'll deactivate it. I don't know if there's a cooldown associated with deactivating it or not. It says 1.8 max, so I don't know what that is supposed to be. Affects foes 8 max, 10-kilometer sphere, so you get it's a sphere and not, you know, just around you, 360 degrees around. It's 360 degrees in a spherical area, so that's pretty cool. 3-minute recharge, which is the standard for special consoles. 1,318 kinetic damage times 6 per target, so that's well over 6,000 kinetic damage if it hits all of them. So there's skills that affect this abilities. Starship weapon training improves all weapon damage, and Starship projectile weapon training improves kinetic weapon damage. So if you can, max out those skills and you'll get a bigger bonus and a bigger bang for your buck in a sense. So so this one only Heavy Escort Carrier and Fleet Heavy Escort Carrier. That's the only 2 ships that are allowed to have this, which I think is a little silly in my opinion, because that's yeah, no. I think if you have it, you should be able to put it on other ships as well, or at least some of the same variant, like all the other starships that have this, special console, like the Vesta or the Kamari or and whatnot. They're only allowed on those specific ships, but you can go on them. I don't know. Maybe it's different because they're kind of the same ship, but I know there's ships that are slightly different. I think, what is it? Is it the Enterprise? I'm not sure, or the Galaxy. I can't remember. Anyways, enough rambling on. I'm going to go up to my ship, make sure my power tray is the way I like it. I may have to change some of the what am I thinking here? Some of the BOF powers to what some of you guys suggested. So I'm going to take a look at that, and once that's all done, then I'll go over the load sort of again, just with my traits and my BOF powers, and I'll do that once I'm up in space. So just give me a few minutes, guys, and we'll be back. Okay, we are back. So looking over, I looked at some of the suggestions you guys made, and I've tried to incorporate it as best as I could. I don't know how it's gonna work, so we're gonna test it I'm gonna do a Borg STF. I decided to do a Borg STF, so we're gonna see how well it works. So minor change, I changed a turret for a photon or biomolecular photon mine launcher instead. So this is going to create 4 level 60 biomolecular photon mines, which is going to cause 2,699.8 kinetic damage, 20% shield penetration per mine versus non-Undine, and 3,239.8 kinetic damage, 20% shield penetration per mine versus Undine. It says to target 2.5% chance, 751.4 kinetic damage with 100% shield penetration on directed energy attacks, double damage versus Borg. 5% chance to trigger on torpedo and mine attacks, 2.4 accuracy penalty inflicting from critical hit from crippling fire, 33% chance biomolecular incubation, minus 23.1 flight speed for 8 seconds on exploration, 422.8 radiation damage, ignore shields, double damage versus Undine, and plus 2% critical chance. So now I don't know where it says to target 2.5% chance to 2.4 accuracy penalty. I don't know where that stuff is coming from, whether that's part of my traits or not. But anyways, speaking of traits, so I have, and that's the thing I'm missing, is that I didn't realize that. Oops. I'm missing my graviton beam. I need that. So I'm just going to quickly move things down and over here. Alright. So, you know what, before I get into that, let's look at my stations here. So what I've got is Tactical Team 1, Cannons Scatter Volley 1, Torpedo High Yield 3, and Rapid Fire 3, Overlord 1, Dispersal Pattern Beta 1, this is for my mines, and Target Shield Subsystems. So my plan is to get all this here in the first go, and then when I come back around I'll do this right here and I'll get that going, and then so this is the bottom tray here, that's for the first pass, and then the second tray here, this is going to be for the second pass. So I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna see how well it works. That's why I'm gonna be doing a Borg STF. And I've pretty much left my my engineering and my science as is. So engineering team 1, emergency power shields, energy modulation, hazard emitters, and target shield strength, so, or transfer shield strength. So I'm gonna leave in those because those seem to be better equipped, or they're gonna be better for my crew. So I have the Omega Kinetic Shearing, the Precision, so this is going to increase my critical hit chance. This adds kinetic damage with 100% shield penetration to your weapons. This works with a directed energy weapon, torpedoes, and mines. It has a higher proc chance for torpedoes and mines. Unlike other triggering effects, this proc can be triggered once per attack instead of once per attack cycle. So that's pretty cool. So it does 2.5. Okay, so that's where that information is coming from. So that's the Omega Graviton Amplifier. And then here is the, so this does connect, torpedo, and mine, deals additional 40% chance of the damage they deal to the target's hull as shield penetration, DOT, damage over time. Okay, this damage is dealt over a 6-second period, affects anything alive 2 kilometer sphere, 40% chance, 40% damage bonus, deals as overtime over 6 seconds. So this one does plus 4% critical hit chance. And then I have the advanced targeting system, slightly increase critical severity in space combat, plus 16% critical severity. So hopefully I'll be able to do quite a bit of damage with all that. I really haven't had a chance to go over this, but I seem to have everything that I need. So got my power tray the way I think I like it, so let's find a Borg STF. You know what, let's get rid of that because we just want to do the elite stuff. Alright, so let's see here. Which one do we want to do? Cure, Vortex, or Conduit? Let's do Cure. So anyways, so for the BOF powers, I'd like to thank JC and Willie for their input on what to do. I've tried my best to make it somewhat what they suggested. Like I said, I'm not too keen on just AoE, but with this I have a mix of AoE and just point and kill, as I think JC likes to call it. So there we are. So here we go. Okay, so here we go. Don't want to go too fast. Alright. That was pretty quick. I think my damage input is really increased with that. I'm not entirely sure, but oh shoot. I don't want to be too close to the board cube when I do my AoE.
Shit.
Oh, jeez.
Well, you know, they don't really give it to us to get. Yeah, it's pretty short-lived. I got another coming up in like 5 seconds. Not 5. This side. Yeah, you have to
Oh,
wait for that.
sugar. I got this guy on me now. Oh, shoot. Let's take care of this guy here. Oh, I need to bring up my shields. Come on.
Oh, there's one right here in the hall.
Oh, whoa! Darn it, wasn't paying attention. I hate those Negvari warships. They're a little too soon to be popping out by now. Jeez. Alright. Damage. Yes. Oop.
And it's an axe war trade. Ah! Yeah, axe war is medium fury. Oh.
Okay, so had a bad run. Alright. Okay, I don't know if the mines are really working too well, to be honest.
Were you ticking? Probably not. It shouldn't be doing it as much in this one, but. Okay, one of us make sure we stand on him before he hits. Keeps it. He has it. Okay, hold on. Got it? Really? Ow.
Oh, don't want to get too close. Nope. Shuttles went boom.
First time I've actually heard someone complain about that. Someone on it? Ready?
Alright, there we go.
Get you books out.
Oh, we're making short work of this now. No, normally the canoe gets put there and stayed. Okay, I got the hammer. Oh, shoot. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No!
Oh, that'll be nice.
No! Get me out of here.
Okay, ready? Quick, quick, quick. Go, go, go. Just keep an eye out. I think that was a 20.
Alright, I need to get out of here. My Ship. Oh, jeez. I'm not blowing up a second time on this one. USS Big Bottom Girl. That is an awesome name. Okay. No! Stop hitting me! That's a bad touch. No touchy. No touching my pretty ship. Oh, he must have repaired himself or something. Oh, poor cube got destroyed while we were fighting those guys. Alright.
By far, the guard seemed like it wasn't going to be a good idea, but it was a wonderful idea. Oh, we're going to be doing no damage. And protection and resilience. You're screwed. Oh, yes. Well, nobody should get knocked out tonight.
And here we go. Here's... I think I was in there too close. Whoa. What's going on with my ship here, my controls?
Wait a second, wait, auto, alright, we're gonna cool down. You're ready, one.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, it's so true.
Okay, so there we have it. That's the Heavy Escort Carrier. Like I said, it's not really, you know, it's I wouldn't say it's a beautiful ship, but you know what, it does pack a nice wallop. It is worth the 2,500 Zen. You know, it's been my ship of choice for a while, since ever since I've gotten it. The only thing that needs to be worked on is probably my build and maybe my BOF layout. For those of you who know BOF powers better than I, please leave a comment and let me know if this worked, or if you think I could do something differently. Please let me know. This is a ship most definitely worth getting. Probably the fleet variant is probably a little better. I don't think the fleet variant comes with the console, so you may have to, you know, shell out the money to buy this, and then get the console one, or get the fleet module and then the fleet version, because you're going to have better stats on the fleet version than you are on the regular Zen Store one. So anyways, that's been my review. Thank you for watching. Live long and prosper, and as always, we'll see you out there. Before you leave, please rate, comment, and share this video. Also, be sure to check out my Twitch channel, as well as you can find me on Facebook, Google+, and Twitter. The links will be in the description below. And finally, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as always, thank you for watching.